Saúl, ¿listo para la tercera etapa contra Golovkin?
Ya listo, en eso estamos ya, alistándonos.
¿Cómo te sientes viniendo de una derrota y ahora ya peleando contra tu rival?
No, la verdad es que siento que vengo más motivado, creo que ahorita soy un peleador mucho más peligroso, ¿no? Por todo como vengo a esta pelea, ¿no? Después de una derrota, tengo muchísimas ganas de regresar. Estoy muy motivado de regresar más fuerte que nunca, entonces creo que eso me hace un peleador más peligroso todavía.
Can we get English translation, please?
I'm sorry that he coming off the loss that he feels much more motivated than before. Sorry.
How are you since the loss? You say you feel more motivated. Did it reignite the fire for boxing for you, losing to people?
¿Ah?
Did it reignite the fire for you?
Sí, volvió a encender el fuego en ti la derrota contra el Floyd.
I always train 100% and I love boxing. That's never go away. But I feel like different, like more motivated, I feel more danger because I really want to be in the ring, especially with this guy Golovkin. He's talking a lot of shit, so it's gonna be a good fight.
Was the decision made to fight Golovkin prior to the fight with B-Ball, or
Yeah,
it was
I
already
have two
made?
fights with Eddie, B-Ball and Golovkin. But just right after the fight with B-Ball, I say no, I want the rematch in September, but we have this deal, so I can't do that. So I need to fight Golovkin and then.
Should we expect
we
a
wanna
more
talk,
aggressive Canelo? Should we expect a more aggressive version of you on
Yeah.
the 17th?
Yeah.
Canelo, you said that Golovkin has said a lot of shit. Is there anything in particular that has upset you?
Oh, he always talk about I'm scared, I'm running away. When I'm fighting the best guys out there, and he's fighting with the Class D fighter, so and he's talking a lot of things about me. So that's why it's personal for me.
So-
Neither of you guys have gone down in the first two fights, but you despise this guy so much, and he clearly has to think like I can't trust the judges. So do you think this fight just begs for a knockout finish?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I think.
How do you- yeah,
That's
go.
for sure.
Are you looking for a knockout?
Yes.
Canelo, dime, cuando perdiste contra Floyd ibas en ascenso. Esta derrota con Billboard llega en tu cúspide. ¿Qué sabió esa derrota siendo que estabas en tu máximo punto?
No, obviamente es triste, pero si tú me mencionas un peleador que está en la posición que yo estoy, que tome el riesgo de subir de peso, de tomar otros retos, pues no hay ninguno, ¿no? Yo no tenía necesidad de hacerlo, pero quiero hacer crecer mi legado. Y cuando buscas grandeza, va a haber tropiezos. Habrá tropiezos, pero eso no quiere decir que no lo vas a lograr. Y estoy en ese camino que soy una persona muy competitiva, que eso no me va a parar del objetivo que tengo.
Dime, en el personal, ¿qué te ha ayudado a superar esa derrota y ya afrontar lo que viene?
No, pues mira, soy una persona de mentalidad muy fuerte, me dolió muchísimo el perder, obviamente, porque pues, a nadie le gusta perder, ¿no? Pero pensando, la vida es así, se gana, se pierde, pero al final de cuentas la grandeza está en levantarte y seguir adelante y levantarte más fuerte que nunca, y en esas estoy.
Canelo,
You need
Triple
that
G.
Yeah.
translation. Sorry. So the first one was you lost against Floyd when you were coming up, then you lost against B-Ball when you were up top. What were your feelings at that point? Well, if you mentioned of a fighter that I am in the position that I am, you know, that takes the risks that I do, that takes the risk of going up in weight, that takes the risk of opening challenges when there are none out there for me. I had no reason to do it, but I wanted to build my career, build my history, and when you look for history, you're going to have some bumps in the road. You're going to have some bumps in the road, but that doesn't mean that you're not going to achieve it. And I'm on that road. I'm on that road. I'm an individual who is very competitive, and that won't stop me from my objective. Now, the other one was, what helped you overcome that loss? So, you know, it was a very tough loss. It hurt a lot to lose, because obviously no one likes to lose. But beyond that, you know, life is like that. You win, you lose, but at the end of it all, the greatness is in getting up again and following the road, following the path, and getting up stronger than you are before. And that's where I am.
I was going to ask Canelo, Triple G was in here earlier. He said that he was surprised to hear that you described the fight as being personal to you. Why do you think he would be surprised by that? What are your feelings?
I don't know what's he's surprised. He knows. He knows what I think about him. I don't know why he's surprised.
Do you think he feels the same way about you, but he doesn't want to say it?
Maybe. I hope so. Because he's gonna read it.
Saúl, por mucho tiempo tienes un grupo que ha dado muchos resultados. Después del resultado, ¿has hecho cambios o piensas hacer cambios en tu entrenamiento, en tu equipo?
No.
Está todo igual.
The question was that you, after the negative results, after having such success, did you at any point think about making some changes on the team or making some changes in that group? Answer was flat out no.
Has he ever felt this way about an opponent before?
I think with Caleb Plan, maybe. But this is a little more. This maybe a little more.
So when we talked to Gennady, he said if it was personal, he would not have waited 4 years. Obviously, you were on.
I'm busy fighting with the best fighters out there.
Right.
So that's why.
Do you think if you beat Gennady decisively this time around, you'll get the credit you deserve?
Oh, the people never gonna give me the credit. Don't worry, and I'm not worried about it. I just worry about keep forward and do the best for my career.
Could you
¿Cuál ha
envision?
sido tu reflexión sobre el hecho de que contra Bivol te viste muy cansado en la segunda parte de la pelea?
Mira, no quiero hablar mucho de eso porque obviamente no quiero poner excusas, pero solamente nosotros en el equipo sabemos qué es lo que pasó y por qué fue el cansarme. Si ustedes ven los primeros 5 asaltos se los gano, pero después de ahí empecé a cansarme. Pasaron muchas cosas, pero no quiero poner pretextos. Perdí y así lo tomo. No, vendrá la mía, vendrá el momento que tenga mi oportunidad otra vez y va a ser muy diferente, pero no quiero hablar si pasó algo o no pasó algo. Entonces quiero tomar la derrota como es, perdí y así hay que tomarlo como es.
The question was, versus Bivol, you looked tired in the second half of the fight. What happened? So, I don't want to touch that issue or talk much about that issue because I want no excuses. But we in the team, we know what happened internally. So, why I was tired. If you looked at the first 5 rounds, I beat, but then after that, I started getting tired. A lot of things happened, but again, no excuses. You know, I lost, and that's what I take it as. I take it as a loss. My time will come, my opportunity will come again, and it'll be completely different. But I just don't want to talk about what happened, if something happened, it could have happened. I take the loss for what it was. I lost, and I accept it, and that's it. And we have to take it for what it is.
Can you envision a scenario, Canelo, where you destroy Golovkin here, and I mean, it really becomes evident and crystal clear that 168 is your best weight class, that you would just stay at 168 and be the best that you can be there?
I always say the way I feel better is in 168. That's my weight class.
Yeah.
So
would you say, like, forget it, I'm not going to go back up to 175 and
No.
fight Bivol again because I want to
If
stay.
I just want to talk about this fight,
Okay, fine.
but I just want to say this and that's it about the
Okay.
fight with Bivol. If I fight with Bivol again, I'm gonna fight at 175 because I don't want any excuse. Because you all got always when somebody asking me outside, oh, what do you feel Golovkin is gonna move up in 168? Is gonna be the difference? Yeah, like when I move up to fight with him in 160. So it's just always with me, right? So that's why I don't want any excuse. And if I fight with the ball again, I wanna fight 175.